Hello everyone, I am Dr. Fahad P, Head Department of Commerce, ROA College, University of Calicut. I did my PhD on Environmental, Social and Governance Disclosure of Indian Companies. And today here I am to offer you a course on Environmental, Social and Corporate Governance, that is ESG. Nowadays, companies are not just concentrated towards the profit. They also care about the people, planet when they make investment decisions. So that is when ESG coming into force. By the end of this course, you will understand what ESG is and its impact on business and society, and also to take responsible decisions in your business journey. So what is ESG? ESG stands for Environmental, Social and Governance or Corporate Governance. These are the three key factors used to evaluate a company's sustainability and ethical impact. ESG goes beyond the financial performance to measure how companies operate responsibly. ESG consists of mainly three factors, that is environmental, social and corporate governance or governance. So under this, the environmental factors include climate action, resource use, pollution control, whereas social factors include labor rights, diversity and community engagement. And under governance factors, ethics, leadership, transparency and compliance. So all these come together that we call ESG or environmental, social and corporate governance. So what is the importance of ESG? ESG helps to manage the risks like climate change and social inequalities. Investors and regulators are prioritizing ESG disclosures nowadays, and also it enhances companies' reputation and long-term financial performance, and it aligns with the business global sustainability goals. So why to study ESG? ESG got a global relevance because it understands business role in sustainability, and there is plenty of career opportunities in ESG, and there is a growing market demand for ESG because it influences $35 trillion in global investment, and it also helps to understand the policy knowledge, and also it provides a holistic view by integrating finance, ethics, environment and governance. Objective of the course. The objective of the course is to understand the basic concepts and importance of ESG, and to explore how ESG influences business and investment, and to learn and to read and interpret the ESG reports and rating, and also to identify ESG risks and opportunities in companies and apply ESG thinking in real-world business decisions.
Moving forward, course structure and curriculum. The course is structured over 15 weeks, with each week focusing on a specific aspect of ESG. It includes video lectures, e-text content, case studies, PPT, quizzes, assignment, and discussion forums. In first week, we will be discussing about introduction to ESG. In the second week, we will be discussing about environmental pillars of ESG, such as climate change, resource use, sustainability, etc. And in the third week, we will be discussing about social pillar, that is human rights, labor standard, community engagement, etc. And the fourth week, we will be discussing about governance pillar, that is ethics, transparency, and board structure. And in the fifth week, we will be discussing about ESG reporting framework. And in the sixth week, we will be discussing about ESG rating, indices and agencies. And in the seventh week, we will be discussing about ESG investing. Eighth week, we will be discussing about ESG risk management and compliance. And in the ninth week, we will be discussing about ESG in Indian context. And in the 10th week, we will be discussing about sectoral applications in finance, manufacturing, tech, etc. And in the 11th week, we will be discussing about ESG and SDG. And in the 12th week, we will be discussing about the emerging trends and careers in ESG. And in 13th week, we will be discussing about ESG reporting and framework. And in the 14th week, we will be discussing about case studies such as Tata, ITC, ICICI Bank, and global examples. Final week, we will be discussing about ESG recap and future pathways.
By the end of the course, the learners will be able to explain the fundamentals and significance of ESG in business and society, and also identify the key environmental, social, governance issues affecting the organization, and interpret ESG report frameworks and rating methodologies to analyze how ESG factors influence investment decisions and risk assessments. And also to evaluate corporate ESG performance using real-world examples. And the learner will also understand India's ESG landscape, regulations, disclosures, and practices, and to apply ESG concept in decision making across business and policy contexts, and to explore career opportunities and trends in ESG and sustainability sector. And the industry linkage of the course. The course is aligned with the increasing demand for the professionals with ESG knowledge across industries such as banking and financial services, investment and asset management, sustainability consultant, corporate governance and risk management, environmental compliance, and CSR roles. So once you finish this course, you will be very suitable for these posts in the industry. The total video content will be for 20 hours and which offers 4 credit, and it comes under level 5 in National Credit Framework. And grading scheme will be for internal assessment, there will be 30% and end term examination 70%. Okay, thank you. So I request everyone to join this course and be part of generation of leaders who understand the fact that doing well and doing good can go in hand. Thank you.